going on, guys? I'm here at AnimeCon Arkansas 2016. I've already forgotten the year. I'm here today with Miss AshesNewMoon. She's an amazing cosplayer. She's a guest here. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Nobody asked me that.
Oh, that's rude.
Yeah, a little bit. It's okay.
Bad parents.
And so, during opening ceremonies, Peter Pixie asked you a certain question that I, for some reason, don't have on my list. And your answer was hysterical, and I want to hear it again. How did you get into cosplay?
Okay, so how I got into cosplay was a little something like this. Whenever I was a little wee tot going around in this whole business of I need to learn how to sew, I didn't really have anything that I could really model off of. And not knowing exactly how to use real human clothes, I decided to use my cats and make costumes for my cats. And they hated me, and every time I'd come home they'd hide, because they didn't know if they were going to be wearing capes or onesies for the time being. So it was always a really, really good time, but I used to make clothes for my cats, and then whenever I finally went to a convention and realized that this was a thing that people do, I was like, I'm going to do this for people now, not just my fur babies.
And now here she is, an amazing cosplayer.
You're good. I appreciate it.
So my first real question is, can you define cosplay in your own words?
Cosplay, in my own words, completely is 100% just having fun and expressing your own creativity in an outlook that's just amazing for a community that is fantastic. I love the cosplay community because I love the people. These people are so amazing, they're all so kind, and they're all so wonderful. And it's just, you go to a convention and there's an atmosphere about it, and in that atmosphere, there is just this feeling that you get that everyone, you could turn to any person and they would be willing to help you, or they'd be willing to be your friend. And so everything about it, it brings everyone together. And it's not just about just like putting on a costume, it's just putting on basically an experience and getting to really meet and interact with people in a way that's just different and cool.
That is awesome. You give a much longer answer than Abby Darkstar did. But I love it, it's awesome. So how do you go about choosing your next cosplay?
So conveniently, every character that I tend to cosplay usually shows up in episode 12, so by the time that people have started watching the series, they either A, don't know who I'm cosplaying, or B, don't care. So I always choose the character that I'm like, I like that character, the one in the background that's just sticking their head up a little bit. Yeah, that one. Let's do that one.
I'm sure it makes it hard to make the full outfit for her.
Sometimes I can never find, you know that classic thing they say about trying to find the picture of the back of the character? That doesn't exist with half the characters that I choose.
I don't know what they say actually, so
Of course. It's the cosplayer's dream to find full, high-quality images of the front and back and side of their cosplays. That's not a thing that exists with the characters that I ever choose.
You just wing it.
I just wing it, and I'm just like, well, that looks like a good, healthy button. That should go there.
That's great. So I've had to change this question up a little bit because when we first talked about this interview, you were going to be Undying the Undying, and I was going to love it, and we were going to gush about Undertale for maybe 5 minutes. But till then, maybe next time, guys. Will you tell me about your character? Because I know nothing about Blue Exorcist.
So I'm cosplaying a Maimon. A Maimon is a creep. Really bad. He is a he's a demon, so he's technically an evil character, and he's not very good. He is, but he's innocent. Like, he's 100% innocent and just, he's precious. He doesn't realize that what he's doing is possibly evil. He's just all about having fun and just existing in whatever he wants to do. So he just is like monotone, staring, and like turns into just this creepy monster.
Question. So how did you go about making it? The suit is yours?
Yes.
All of it yours?
Every bit is handmade.
The tie?
Yeah, it's hand painted.
That's awesome.
Like, you can see the striping and everything. So, like, the back doesn't have it because you don't look at the back in cosplay. But, like,
Because it never
everything,
exists.
even, like, the buttons, everything, they're cast resin, and, like, so is, like, here in these buttons,
Right.
they're all resin and just everywhere. And then the wig is hand dyed with Sharpies.
So I'm about to ask you the question that no cosplayer ever wants to answer. How much did you spend on all this?
Okay, so the spending of this cosplay was not bad. It's the hours put into
That's the
it.
next question.
So a Maimon, probably all in all, maybe cost me just right under $100. So he wasn't really that bad. Now, if we were talking about, for example, I cosplay Magic Armor Dark Link.
Okay.
He was 300 plus. So, but a Maimon was only right at about 100. But everything is custom dyed. Like I hand dyed everything, and then like custom painted.
Right.
That's all hand painted stripes.
So how much time did it take?
So, when it comes to a Maimon and when it comes to time frame, I'm also the worst person in judging how long something takes. But I have a magical little method that I do, and a Maimon took the entire series of True Blood just for painting everything because of all of the custom stripings and all of this. And then it was the entire collection of The Land Before Time to finish out the sewing. So, I mean, let's just put it all into hours there, and it's a lot.
You can have my editor do all the numbers there. So yeah, my next question is, do you think that role-playing is an important part of cosplaying?
For me, yes, because I like being in character all the time. Like, I really, really love being the character and just giving someone that opportunity to really see their character. So, because it's super fun. It's super fun when you go and you see this, like, amazing cosplayer and you're like, oh my god, that person is just, And then exactly. And then if they do the voice or they have actions that go with it in order to become that character, it's like you're seeing them. And it's fantastic, especially for children, because children still have like that sense of wonder that that person is.
Oh my god, it's real.
It's real.
That's awesome. So, but in general, you don't think it's an important, like, do you think it's important for just your average cosplayer to have it?
You don't have to have it by any means, because like cosplay is literally just anything that you want to make it. So they don't have to by any means, but I personally think it's super fun.
So the last question I have for you, I know we're almost done. Sorry guys. I'm apologizing for too much in this interview. I just stopped. What inspires you to make bigger and better cosplay?
Honestly, it's just how I choose my character. It doesn't necessarily matter who it is. I just continue on because I absolutely love to cosplay. I love art and I love anything that I can do with my hands and anything that I can craft and create. And anything that just looks like, oh man, that looks difficult, I'm just like, I'm gonna cry, but it's gonna be fun because it's a new challenge and I'm all about new challenges. So it doesn't matter who it is, I'm going to try to perfect them in some way, whether it be through makeup or wigs or anything like that, because it's fun. It's a challenge to me.
Right. That's awesome. Well, that's all I've got for you. You've got a lollipop here, man. We're trying to shake hands. But that's all I got. Until next time, guys, I'm Frank White. ready?
I'm ready.
Have you done an interview before?
No.
Awesome. So this is the first time for you, and I want to make you tell embarrassing stories. So.
Okay. I'm the fastest way to make a conversation awkward. So, like, let's go.
Yay, outtakes. You should put this in the ending credits.